right? So-called expert. Then he said, let me take a second attempt. A lady said, okay, fine, go ahead. So he said, the trainer said, I said, maybe I think we met in the year 1998 in Rameshwaram. She said, I've never been to Rameshwaram in my life. Second time, the memory trainer failed miserably, right? The third time, the memory trainer expert gave up. He said, sorry madam, I can't identify you. Please tell me where we have met. He's asking her instead. She said, you bloody fool, I'm your wife. Right? Very often, we know that we know, but we don't know. We're in a state, right? Very often, when you're in an exam, you know the answer to the question, but you're not able to write. Very often, you know the answer. It comes up to here. Very often, right? We know all the answers, but yet we fail when the moment arrives. Very often in your house, you will be carrying your pen in your hand and looking for it all over the house. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? There in your hand. Happens to me also. Yes. Although I speak about memory, it happens to me also. Carry the keys of my vehicle and keep looking for it all over. Right? So nothing wrong there. Nothing wrong. Don't think that your memory is poor just because of that. It only means that your focus is not in the present moment. It is not in the present moment. So memory has two components. One is conscious, subconscious. Okay? Conscious memory is temporary. This is a temporary memory. You're carrying a pen in your hand temporarily all around and looking for it everywhere. This is a temporary memory. So as long as you can convert it to subconscious memory, then it will be permanent in your life. Mind has two components, conscious, subconscious. Conscious mind doesn't remember a thing. Even if it remembers, it's only in the moment. Subconscious mind is a storehouse of memory. Storehouse, okay? And whatever you want to remember, you have to place it there. Okay. How to place it there? Memory, as you think, does not comprise one component. There are three components. One is memory registration. First, the registration has to take place. Unless I register, can I remember anything? The fact that I am carrying the pen in my hand, looking for it all over the house, shows that I did not register the pen in my hand in my subconscious mind. I did not do the registration. So whatever I want to remember, I should register first. Correct? The first technique is to register. After registering, it's not enough that you register. If you register, it is likely to skip out of my memory. After registering, I have to try to remember every now and then. Okay? Where is my pen? I am holding the pen in my hand. That is repeating in my mind. Okay? Constantly. You don't have to tell everybody, no, I am carrying my pen in my hand. No. Okay? In the mind. So what you're doing is you're depositing that in your subconscious mind. It's like depositing money in your savings bank account, so that you can withdraw whenever you want. Same thing is the case with memory also. You deposit that object that you want to, an object or substance that you want to remember, into the subconscious mind. Conscious mind doesn't remember anything. We are all trying to attack things at the conscious level. Conscious level, no. It's the subconscious level that actually registers it. Registration, then remembering. That's the second component. The third component of memory is most important. Yeah? What is that? Recall. Recall. Who said that? You know it?
No. I'm just saying.
Correct. Perfect. Registering, all starting with R. Registering, remembering, recall. Recalling is the most important aspect of memory because the world measures you based on this ability. They are not worried how much is there deposited in your subconscious mind. No. They are not bothered about how much library is there in your head. No. They measure your success entirely on your recalling ability. That's why they conduct exams. Even when you're speaking, it shows your recalling ability. That is why there are only two ways of remembering, recalling. One is speaking very often about it, whatever you want to remember, speaking very often about it. The other one is writing very often. These are the only two ways. Speaking and writing, no other way. Rest happens inside. Okay? And I suggest that writing is more powerful for recalling than speaking. Speaking also helps you more. Writing, that is the reason why the schools have terminal exams. Every term, you have not, even I too didn't understand until this memory, came to know what memory is all about. They conduct term exams, they are preparing you for the finals. Because every time I write an exam, it's getting more imprinted on, I'm writing there, not out, it's getting imprinted on my subconscious mind. So that in the finals, once I see the question, I simply write the answer. That's the purpose, that's the reason. But we don't take it seriously. Term exams. They're meant for that. They're preparing you for the final onslaught. When you sweat in peacetime, when you sweat more in peacetime, you will bleed less in the battlefield. Battlefield is the exam. Right? You have to sweat in the terminal exams, but you are not doing it. I too didn't know. It's not all of us have gone. But the problem with me was nobody told me. You at least are getting that inputs now. You can use it to your advantage. Right? Nobody told me. Honestly, let me tell you that. Whatever I have learned, I've learned on my own. Honestly. My own experiences, my own reading, my own analysis have taught me what I know. Because very often, people don't want to let out the secrets. They want to get paid for it. Very often, you don't get these inputs. Wonderful inputs, these are. Right? So this is the reason why they have. So take every exam as seriously as the final exam. They're preparing you for the final onslaught. If you take it lightly now, you're likely to take that exam is going to give you a kick. You're going to fail. Right? So work hard. But of course, at your age, you love to spend time easy, enjoy time, pass time, right? Doesn't matter, do it. But take the exam seriously. So that you are trying to imprint your subconscious mind with more and more information. All that is not required, eliminate. All the crazy stuff, you get bombarding of information every now and then on different. Give a damn about it. Focus more on what you should learn. And when you're talking to your friends also, talk about subjects which matter to you, which are going to take your life forward. Don't discuss on sundry items. This movie is good, that movie. Because I've also done it. Right? There was a time when I was saying 3 movies in a day. Those days we didn't have Netflix, we didn't have, right? I used to bunk college, I used to bunk my office too. I have taken leave to see 3 movies in a day. Because that was the craze. Right? But I didn't know at the time. Nobody told me that this movie going is going to, take me to a different destination. Once you know your purpose in life, automatically you will work towards that. So first, Focus. What is it that I want from life? Right? Deposit that in your subconscious mind. And all your actions will be in that direction. Right? Your purpose, your goal. Put that into your mind. First deposit that. So very often your subconscious mind should tell you, what the hell are you doing? Why are you wasting time? You don't have to ask others to tell you that. You tell the subconscious tells, what the hell? Why are you wasting time? Is this your life? Is it, why you are born? Don't you have a purpose? What is the purpose? Work towards that. Right? That is the memory that you have to get very often. The recalling ability, right? When you do that, terminal exams you will take seriously, finals also. Finals you will do easily, it becomes cakewalk. Because you have taken the term exams easily. Right? Okay. Having said that, let me give you a demonstration of one memory technique. Okay? Now I want, how many are there in the audience here? I think since we have very less time, I will not take too many objects from you. I'll take a few objects and then one of you please write the objects on the board. Okay? I will sit and try to register whatever objects you give me. Okay? Against the numbers. How many? Maybe about 16. 16 will take. 16 are there? 6 are there? 16. Fine. Fantastic. But only thing is, problem is, half an hour we will not be able to complete. What is it? What is the time now?
11:15.
12:15.
11:15.
11:15. So I have another
15.
Fine. I can only give you a glimpse. Okay? Maybe when we have more time, I can make you also perform. It's not only that I perform, I should be able to see that you also are able to do it. That's where lies my competence, right? It's not enough that I alone do it, right? And firstly, I have to display that. When I'm talking about it, if I don't do it, then you won't believe what I'm saying. Correct? Correct. Okay, fine. 1 to 16, you write the numbers. No, not so small. They should be able to see. And I should not see them. Okay? Or instead 10 objects. 10 objects will do.
Yeah.
So that we can save on time. I'll give you the techniques and then maybe a small session for you to also perform. Yeah. Yeah, 10. 16 also you can do. Let me have 11, 12 right here. That's 11, 12. Okay. First object. Give me an object and also against what number should I remember? Quick.
Saucer 7.
Saucer 7.
Right on this.
7.
Yes. Yes.
Board 5.
Board 5. Yes.
Mobile. Mobile.
Mobile
11.
11. Yes.
Number 3 book.
Number 3 book. Yes.
Spectacles.
Spectacles
9.
9. Yes.
Cake 16.
Cake 16. You want to eat cake, right? You want to put on more weight? Yes.
86. AC 6.
AC
6.
air conditioner.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Aeroplane 4.
I'm doing it a little fast, so actually I have to take some time to register. So I may go miss out some. Yeah. Yeah.
Aeroplane 4.
Aeroplane 4. Yeah.
CC camera 2.
CC camera 2. Yes. Chair 1. Yes.
Remote 12.
Remote 12. You are not finished?
Yes.
Shoe 15.
Shoe Shoe 15. So you want to show me if you don't get the objects right. Right?
Shoe, right?
Yeah, shoe. Yes?
Cupboard 8.
Cupboard 8. Saucer in the cupboard. Yes?
Laptop.
Laptop.
Which number is 10.
10, 13, 14.
10 laptop.
Laptop 10. Laptop 10, yes?
Spanner 13.
Spanner 13. All the objects are complete?
No, sir.
14.
14 is left.
Even.
Spanner 13, right? Yeah, one from Christy.
So pen.
10.
Pen 14.
Okay, let me go through the objects, okay? I have tried to register. I did try to register whenever you are giving me the objects. Now I am trying to remember. Okay, recalling I will do after. Give me some time. Let me, if I miss out something, I'll ask. 9 is spectacles, huh?
Yes, sir.
Eleven is
11 mobile.
mobile. 16. Okay, let me go through once again. Fine, I'm done. Yeah, ask me the object, I'll give you the number. Ask me the number, I'll give you the object. Okay? In whatever order you want. I will not look at the board. You can write it. Yeah. Tell me. Yes?
13.
13 spanner.
5.
5 board. 3. 3. 3 book.
Laptop.
Laptop is 10.
AC.
AC is 6.
Chair.
Chair is 1.
Remote.
Remote 12.
Shoe.
Shoe 15.
Spanner.
Spanner 13.
CCTV.
CCTV is 2.
5.
5 board. 16 is cake.
Mobile.
Mobile is 11.
What comes after laptop? 9.
What comes after?
Laptop.
Laptop is mobile.
Book.
Book is 3.
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane is number 4.
Cupboard.
Cupboard is number 8.
So pen.
Pen is your pen 14.
Spectacles.
Spectacle number 9. at the right. His vision can see only this part, but my vision can see even at the right. That's what he said, as far as my eyes can see. Right? Right. Okay, you want me to give you all the objects, right, from 1 to 16 or 16 to 1? 16 to 16. Because they derive sadistic pleasure. More I suffer, more they are happy. Right? Okay. Number 16 is cake. 15 is shoe. 14 is pen. 13 is spanner. 12 is remote. 11 is mobile. 10 is laptop. 9 is spectacles. 8 is cupboard. 7 is the saucer. 6 is AC. 5 is board. 4 is aeroplane. 3 is book. 2 is CC. TV, right? And number 1 is chair. This chair. My God, what a technique. But remember, this is temporary memory. As far as I am inside this room, I remember. And for as long as I want to, I remember. If I want to erase it, the moment I want to erase, I can erase it. I can take a new set of objects. So this technique, if you learn, you'll remember all your sections. Section numbers you'll remember. What the section also contains. See, I remember the section number and what it contains. That's exactly what. Right? This technique is called pegging, not this pegging. The boys must be thinking. So if I take pegs, I can learn better. This is called pegging. Peg means a hook. For every one of those numbers, I have a hook. Whatever object you give me, I place on that hook. And I retrieve the object when I reach that hook. When you say 4, what did I place on 4? I will look for that. It's the aeroplane. I simply retrieve it. What did I place on 15? Shoe. I'll retrieve it. What did I place on 11? Mobile. Retrieve it. This is your subconscious mind. So you deposit in the subconscious mind all these. So every number for me has a picture. Every number has a picture. And whatever objects that I want to remember, I will place it on those pictures. So when you say 4, I will go to that picture of 4. What did I place on the picture of 4? Immediately aeroplane comes. This picture is placed on that picture. This is called sequential filing. In the office, you have these cabinets. Everything is neatly placed. In the library immediately picks up the book that you want. Whole lot of books. Whatever book you want, he or she will pick it up. This is sequential file. So even in the mind you can file sequential. So this is called pegging. Okay? If you want to experience it, let's explain. What is the time now?
11:25.
11:25. Okay. This is called pegging. I don't think we can do the exercise. You can do the exercise? It's not
We'll
possible.
do, sir. Only for 2 people we'll do.
No, it's not enough. We need some more time. This is just glimpse. So maybe next time we can work a little. So this is one technique of pegging. Okay? How to, each create those pictures for the numbers. I think we'll need another session for that. Okay. There's another technique called linking. Okay, that probably I can make you perform. I think in the session I may have. Did we have physical sessions?
No.
Online only, no? Okay. Those who have attended my offline sessions in OC orientation, they would have learned this. You did. So you learned that.
2 years back, 2-3 years back.
You know the sequence? Okay, in 5 minutes you will be astounded as to what memory technique, what memory you possess. Okay, close your eyes. Just visualize whatever I am telling you. Okay? Close your eyes. Sit down and close your eyes. And then don't open them until I ask you to open them. Okay. Just visualize only one person I want to write on the board. Anybody who can offer his or her service? I think you can do that. Because you said you already gone through. Erase all that. Okay. I'm making you remember the objects that the way I remember. Okay. But I'm giving you a different technique to remember that, not the way I do. Technically. Okay. Close your eyes. Visualize and imagine that you're walking through a jungle. Why do you close your eyes? To shut out all outside distractions. Okay? So that means you're referring to your subconscious. You're communicating with your subconscious mind. When the eyes are open, you're in the outside world. Okay. So that means you imagine that you're walking through a jungle. As you're walking through the jungle, you find that there's a marriage taking place. Jungle and marriage, you wonder, how can marriage take place in the jungle? But it's happening. Okay? Yeah. And you enter this marriage also when you want to see what's happening, and they give you a big mango instead of a coconut. Okay, you want to cut open this mango, you don't have anything with you but a scissors. So you cut open the mango with scissors. And as you cut open the mango with scissors, you see that gold coins are falling on. Jungle. I'll ask you questions, you have to answer together, okay? Where were you in the beginning?
Jungle.
What was taking place there?
Marriage.
What did they give you in the marriage?
Mango.
What did you cut it with?
Scissors.
What fell out of it?
Gold
coins.
Yeah, this is remembering, okay? First I try to register. Close your eyes. Okay, gold coin. Now you want to eat this because whatever comes out of mango you want to eat, so you also eat these gold coins, and the gold coin gets stuck in your throat. So the throat starts paining. When the throat starts paining, you look for a doctor. And the doctor happens to be from the Middle East. He's coming towards you on a camel. Can you see him coming towards you on a camel? You are referring to your mind's eye. This is called mind mapping. Okay? Okay. The doctor is coming on a camel, and as you see the doctor coming, he's from the Middle East, so he's coming on a camel. Doctor on a camel, right? And as you watch him, he's reading a newspaper. He's coming towards you on a camel, reading a newspaper. Can you visualize him reading newspaper? Okay. As he's reading newspaper, you also wonder what is so significant in the newspaper, reading, and he's coming towards you, and then you also look, peep into the newspaper, you find in the front page, Vijay Mallya's photo. Okay, I'll ask you questions from the beginning. Where were you in the beginning?
Jungle.
What was taking place there?
Marriage.
What did they give you in the marriage?
Mango.
What did you cut it with?
Gold.
What fell out of it?
Gold coins.
When did it get stuck? Who did you call after that?
Doctor.
Doctor came on a
Canal.
What was he reading?
Newspaper.
Whose photograph was there?
Vijay Mallya.
Yes, we'll proceed a little further and close the story. Okay? Vijay Mallya, was owning Kingfisher Airlines. Okay? Next, you visualize Vijay Mallya inside an aeroplane. Can you see Vijay Mallya in an aeroplane? Yes. So this is the aeroplane. And then as you also enter the aeroplane, you find that all the passengers are monkeys. Except Vijay Mallya. Right? And among these monkeys, there is also a girl. Okay? Cute girl like India. Right? Can you visualize that? Yes. Okay. There's a girl, and the girl gets terrified looking at all these monkeys. She shouts, "Police!" Can you hear her scream? Hear her scream in your mind's eye. Yes. Very, very important. Yes. Okay, she shouts, "Police!" The police enter the airplane with torches in their hands. Because it's so dark. Okay? They enter the airplane with torches in their hands. Now, as they enter the airplane with torches in their hands, one of the torches falls onto the basement of the airplane, and the whole plane goes for a big explosion. Can you visualize the explosion? Okay, I'll ask you questions from the beginning. Please answer them. Where were you in the beginning?
Jungle.
What was taking place there?
Marriage.
What did they give you in the marriage?
Mango.
What did you cut it with?
Scissors.
What came out of it?
Gold coin.
What did you do with that?
Throat.
It got stuck in the throat. Whom did you call after that?
Doctor.
Doctor came on?
Canal.
What was he reading?
Newspaper.
Whose photograph
Vijay Mallya.
Where did you see Vijay Mallya next?
Aeroplane.
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 Where did you see Vijay Mallya next?
Next.
In an aeroplane.
Aeroplane.
Yeah. Only words. Don't want sentences. Okay, who were the passengers of the airplane?
Monkeys.
Among these monkeys there was a girl.
Divya.
Sorry, there was one. Not Divya, girl. Don't say that she was there. Okay, girl. And the girl got terrified and what did she shout?
Police.
Whom did you call after that?
Police.
Police came with what?
Torch.
What happened? One of the torches fell and what happened?
Explosion.
Okay, visualize that for a few minutes and raise your hand once you can remember all the words. Count the number of words that you remember. You memorize, okay? Count the number of words. I want only the words without looking at the board. Okay, come, you come. Only the words, no story, only the words.
What I will say?
Yeah, only the words from the beginning to the end.
Forest.
Now,
Marriage.
try to remember in the same words, okay? The same words. Don't try to translate that. Jungle is the word I gave. Jungle is also an English word, yes.
Jungle. Marriage. Mango. Gold coins.
No,
No.
you missed out one.
Scissor. Scissor. Gold coins. Throat. Doctor. Camel. Newspaper. Vijay Mallya. He is in aeroplane. And monkeys. And one girl. And she called police. Police came with torchlight. Torchlight.
No explanations.
Mhm.
Only the words.
Torchlight. Torchlight fall down. Flight crash.
Explosion is the word. Okay? Try to use the same word. I don't want story. Did I tell you the story? What I did with 1, what I did with 4, what I did with. No, I didn't tell you the story. I gave you only the object. The examiner is interested only in your answers. He is not interested in how you remember. You can't say I connected it to monkeys. Okay? Yeah, please.
Jungle, then marriage, mango, scissors, gold coins, fraud, doctor, camel, newspaper, Vijay Mallya, aeroplane, monkeys, girl, police, torches, explosion.
No, she wanted. No, because you don't have that kind of time. Otherwise, I would have asked all this. Start.
Jungle, marriage, mango, scissors, gold coin, throat, doctor, camel, newspaper, Vijay Mallya, aeroplane, monkey, girl, torch, and explosion.
One word she missed.
Police.
This? Okay, thank you. Give him a round of applause. He knew most of the words. You know, 2 years ago, he did this exercise. He still remembers. That's the power of this exercise, power of this memory technique. No, this is called linking. Linking by means of a story. Okay? You have a story and you are able to recall 16 words. Can you believe that? I did 16, you also did 16. I took a little more time, you took a little less. Linking by means of a story is the easiest. This can be applied for all your subjects except section numbers. Because in this you can't tell me what is the 8th object. Can you tell me what is the 16th object? No. What is the 10th object? No. You can tell me the whole story. You'll have to, if you even 10th object you can give, but write down everything and then tell me what is the 10th. Only this. There, I don't need to do. Immediately I will go to 10. 10 is laptop. Straight away. I don't see what is there in on first 2, 3. So this is called linking. That is called taking. Linking by a very powerful technique. You can use it for studies of subjects which you don't like. Because how is it used in subjects? Where every chapter has certain paragraphs, right? Every paragraph has a significant point, important point. If you jot down those points like this, let's say every chapter has 16 points. This is a jungle chapter, and it has 16 such paragraphs. Every paragraph is represented by one item. The first paragraph represents jungle, the 7th paragraph represents doctor, the 10th paragraph talks about Vijay Mallya, the 15th paragraph represents torches. You write down all these objects, all these words, and link them by means of a funny story. So the whole chapter is at your disposal. All that you need to do is write. You know English, right? There nobody is going to test your grammar and evaluate and all that. The examiner is interested in asking what all the points. 16 points, 16 marks. And today everything is MCQs. You get 16
Everything.
marks out of 16. Right? This is
Not
called
everything,
most
no?
powerful
Only
technique.
that.
All these, there are many more
MCQ.
techniques. So let's stop here. If you want to read about these techniques, there is a book called How to Develop a Superpower Memory by Harry Lorraine. All these techniques are from that. How to remember names and faces, somebody said is not able to remember. That also can be, there is a technique there. It's there then. Okay, I suggest that you read that. Maybe when we have more time, you can try it. I just taught you one very powerful technique which you can apply.
Sir, can you repeat the name of the book once more?
How to Develop a Superpower Memory by Harry Lorraine. It's available in any bookstores, right? Maybe 100 plus, much less than 200. Very powerful, but then remember, nobody has become an expert by reading a book. Nobody has become an expert. Even I do, unless we practice. Okay? All the best.
Thank you.